What is going on here?
There's a combinations about proper foods that you can eat in the morning to raise your testosterone, brother. To hit your protein goal, brother. And this is why we are doing this. We start with this. Those are proper shrimps. And yeah, 350 grams. Bap, 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 bap. You want to make it real quick, easy, and effective, right? Right. Therefore, by the way, I'm using a steel pan because non-stick pans contain endocrine disruptors. They fuck with our hormones. But just put them in the air fryer and then add some olive oil. Shake them. Add some olive oil. And then what we do is we throw the lid on the ground. Then what we do, let me freestyle it. Paprika, salt, and actually I hope there's some what's the word? Garlic. Doesn't seem like it. Come on, really? I don't have garlic. That sucks. Yeah, okay. Sorry, have to skip that. But paprika. Oh, that's paprika and garlic. Nice! How much protein does it have? Oh, 100 grams. 12? I don't know. To take a picture, this is my beautiful fiance, by the way. 10 grams of protein on 100 grams. We put in there 350 grams. This is, I don't know, 35. Genius. Math? Genius. Nice. Nothing bad happened to this. Okay. This. This. 6 eggs, 350 grams of shrimps. This is what I call
Breakfast!
Yeah, okay, come back. Is the microphone working into the next cooking video? As always, 6 eggs, and this pan is so hot already. By the way, I just use steel pans because I maybe never mentioned, but the good old non-sticking pans contain stuff that are endocrine disruptors. Okay, let's put this omelette to sleep. What we are doing today is a little different. Just some salami, made from pork, by the way. Don't tell my fiance, she won't like it. And let's keep it a secret. And some cheese. That's so simple. Right, putting everything here, nice and fine. Nice and fine. Autism gets a little harder today. But that's a you problem. Well, we just let it sleep here for a while, and let's hope there won't be a sleep paralysis demon that bothers this beautiful omelette while it's sleeping. So yeah, breakfast is literally that easy. And just look at it. 6 eggs, 36 grams of protein, and then I don't know how much cheese and salami I put in there. And people think, oh, that's too much fat and that's not good and whatever. Just eat 3 grams of fish oil with it for every breakfast. And no, cholesterol is not the enemy. No, cholesterol won't give you heart attacks. Cholesterol will raise your testosterone, my friend. This is why we love eggs. Eggs are literally a superfood. And the enemy is sugar. And I know I say it a lot of times. But cereals for breakfast, it's just a no-go. We don't do that here. Because again, look it up. Kellogg's cornflakes. Doc, shut up for a second, please. Thank you. Look it up. Kellogg's cornflakes were made for men that had literally too high testosterone. Right here, right now, we have another, let's say 50 grams. Yeah, with the cheese and the salami. Let's say 45 grams of protein for breakfast, some fat. And you know what's the combination of fat and protein that it does to our body? It's satiating. We won't be hungry shortly after that because there is no blood sugar spike that gets counteracted by insulin and puts it down. Then the blood sugar is low since so much insulin got released. Then we have a crash already in the morning. This is, by the way, happening when you eat your lunch for lunch and you feel tired after your lunch. It's because your blood sugar rises, insulin is counteracting, you're putting it down, then you have low blood sugar again and you feel so sluggish again. Try to cut carbs. Go to the lower carb side of things for a while. Look at how you will feel better. With breakfasts like this, it's so easy to hit your daily protein goal. Eggs are a superfood. You know, it's a superfood. And but with eggs, it's an amazing amino acid profile, good fats, everything is perfect. So eggs every day, 6 to 10 eggs every day, and 6 eggs for breakfast. Everybody can do that. And yeah, this, my friend, is what I call
Breakfast!
Yeah, what's up with it, vanilla face? Let's go. What are we doing here? Ha! I come fresh from training and I want some proteins. Therefore, I prepared for myself 6 eggs. 2 grams of salt, as always, ghee in the already hot steel pan, and just a little reminder, I'm quite sure I never told you before, we use steel pans and not non-sticking pans, because the non-sticking pans contain stuff that are endocrine disruptors, and those endocrine disruptors make us have less testosterone and fuck with our hormone system. We don't want that in our life. We don't want that in our life. And you know what else we don't want in our life? Sugar for breakfast. Any kind of bread, any kind of cereals, any kind of that bullshit is crap. We don't need that. No, we don't need that. We want proteins and fats for breakfast because it's satiating, doesn't make us have an insulin response. And yeah, 36 grams of protein from the 6 eggs. There's a proper omelette. Down in the pan! And as soon as it's a bit more, what's the word? Not fluid. The other thing. You take those precious sardines. 80 grams of it. And give me a second. Oh, my arm, the fog. And are we ready? No, we are not. We use the omelette as a bed. Alright, the omelette as a bed for the fishes. Put them to sleep. Pepper. Good. Yep. This is better. Now we take those sardines. Just put them on there. Basically like on a pizza. And in the end we will fold it like a pizza calzone. Pizza calzone. 50 grams of protein for breakfast is already, 2/3 of the protein you have to eat per day. If you work out 3-4 times, 5 times per week, you have a whey protein shake after the training. You put in 50 grams of whey protein there, which roughly equals 40 grams of protein. Combined with that, then in the evening you have some proper meal with casein, and for lunchtime you have 200-300 grams of a protein source. Oh, you're sorted. It's so easy to hit your protein goal. So, yeah, black and white. Those were my supplements. By the way, steel pan, steel dish, and a water filter, because you cannot trust tap water. Heat off. I have to wait 1 or 2 minutes, let's say 20 seconds. And this, my friend, is what I call
Breakfast!
Yeah! Next day. Hello, welcome back. So we take the ghee, and the moment we put it in the pan, what I prepared today is some meat mince. And just put it on the plate already. Plan is, even though it's done already, I don't know why I do it in the air fryer first, and then put it in the pan after with the eggs. But this is just the way I roll. Alright, so 2 grams of salt on the precious meat. And again, if we eat meat, if we eat eggs, a little thank you in our brains to the animals that provide us everything what we need. Ladies and gentlemen, that in normal non-stick pans, there's stuff that is an endocrine disruptor. It fucks with your hormones. Again, I know I told you already, but keep it in mind, we don't want that. Alright, therefore, cast iron or steel pan. The spoon. Come on. What's this, racist? This precious stuff everywhere. So now we take the meat. You know what I do while the meat is in there? Magic bacon, ladies and gentlemen. A little bacon. A little bacon. One here. One here. Oh, and one here. Don't tell my fiance that I'm eating pork. She won't like it. Now, the eggs on top. Super easy. Good fat, lots of protein. No carbohydrates because we don't need them in the morning. By the way, Kellogg's cornflakes were used in the beginning to make men less horny. Back in the days, maybe it was needed because they had a proper testosterone level. Now in nowadays time, it's part of the psyop that's going on. No, not only psyop, it's part of the whole agenda that's going on that makes men less of a man, which then leads to women be more of a man. And, you get my point? Then you put a little bit of cheese on top from grass-fed cows. And my friends, this is what I call
breakfast.
Now we have ghee because I use a steel pan. Because if you use a non-stick pan, there's stuff in there that is a hormonal disruptor, makes it less of a man. We don't want that. Steel pan with steel stuff only. And since it has to be very hot to work properly, you have to use ghee instead of butter. Because, you know, if you use butter, it would just get black and disgusting. Right? Give me a sec. Fuck, that hurt. I mean, I'm too strong to feel pain. Then we put the ghee by side again. We take the eggs, 6 eggs. There we go. Quick and easy. Then we take 2 grams of salt, ladies and gentlemen. Huge chance. We take 2 grams of salt, put it on there. Thank you, sir. And then spices. Pepper. And a bit of paprika. Have a bit of paprika, why not? And then we wait a few seconds because this has to do its stuff. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, good salmon! Salmão! In Portuguese. And, you know, make it in some small pieces. Every once in a while is fine. Just, you know, be a little more aware of what you're eating. Give me a second. It takes time. Give the omelette its time. Let it unfold its magic by itself without you looking all day long into this beautiful omelette. I mean, when you plant potatoes, for example, you don't, you know, put out the dirt all the time. You let it go. You let it, you know, do its magic. And this looks very good. So now we fold it in the middle. It's done. It's a bit black, honestly. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call
breakfast.